Guys, as we get closer to the end of October, some pests like rodents remain a thorn in homeowners' sides, while pigeons and scorpions are also being spotted more often this time of year. That's why Truly Nolen's Rugh is here to explain what homeowners and business owners can do to keep them at bay. If only, Greg, that we lived in a bay, that we could actually just push them into the bay, right?
They'd come right back.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem as well. So it feels like the rodents are more prevalent. It seems like any time of year now. It feels like, we say fall, we say spring. It's like, honestly, it's all year round. Why is that? Why is that?
Well, we were under attack by rodents for many years here, but when the COVID crisis hit, we had so many restaurants and schools that went vacant for a period of time, allowing the rodent population to expand exponentially, probably 10 or 15-fold. After, say, 6 to 9 months or so, they ended up eating all the food and garbage out of those buildings and then were able to disperse to neighborhoods. So, like I said, we had a problem before, but that just multiplied things big time. So, and ever since then, they have just been attacking homeowners and businesses alike. Yeah. And they're very prevalent. 100 years ago, they had a hard time making a living in the desert. Now we're providing food, water, and shelter for them every 50, 100 feet. We've removed most of the predators, so we've basically, every house that we build, we're making life easier for them.
Yeah. The only thing they haven't done right now is become online influencers on TikTok or Instagram.
Give them time.
Or something like that. Yeah, they'll be doing that soon. So what are some telltale signs for business owners to alert them to the fact that they may well have a rodent problem?
Well, you look for any scratch marks, claw marks, anywhere around the ground level of your home. You may see where they're trying to chew through to get inside the building. Of course, if you're hearing scratching noises in your attic or coming from between your walls, they may already be there. Just things like any entry points. Rodents, most of your rats can squeeze through the hole the size of a nickel. Mice can actually get through the hole the size of a dime. If they can get their skull through it, they'll squeeze the rest of their body into it. Wow. And as weather's getting colder, they're going to be looking for warmer harborages to stay in. Of course, we're not watering our lawns quite as much, so water gets to be a little bit more of an issue. So yeah, quite a few pests are now trying to find their way indoors just for the winter months.
It's the time of year and it's what they do. So with that in mind, and the fact that it's part of what they do, it's almost like their migration when they head inside. What can homeowners and business owners do to prevent that from happening and then ending up with an infestation of rats?
Well, just make sure the house is sealed. A lot of the homes in Vegas are actually built, there's a small lip around the bottom of the house called the J-trim. When they built the homes around Vegas, they built them pretty fast. So a lot of these areas weren't built properly, and there's gaps. These gaps are about 3 inches above the ground. So it's a good entry point for pests to get in. Also your garage door seals, your door sweeps, all that kind of fun stuff. Anything that's basically an entry point on the outside of your house or your business, just clog it up so they can't get in. Just block it so there's just not an entry point. A lot of these things are just wandering and they forage for food, and if there's a hole, they're going to go, what's in here? Let's go check it out. So just removing entry points is probably the key thing you can do to be preventative.
Yeah, and it's not just the ground you need to look out for, because pigeons, as pretty as they can look and as silly as they sound, they actually bring a lot of damage and disease with them. So for people out there who might be like, oh, they're cute, I might feed the pigeons.
Oh, pigeons. Well, pigeons and rodents both are very making an attack from the roof side of the house as well. One of the most current rodents we have in town is the tree rat, sometimes called the roof rat. They'll climb trees, get on the roof. But same with your pigeons. Your pigeons are getting on your roofs. The solar panels that we're putting up all over town are becoming great pigeon aviaries. Pigeons love to nest under things. They're afraid of overhead predators, but their droppings are extremely corrosive. They will eat through the solar cables, eventually kill the solar. They don't affect Spanish tiles so much, but they do eat through the tar paper underneath it. So a lot of homes are experiencing leaks every time it rains now. And it is a serious health issue.
I mean, obviously people need to call Truly Nolen to come take care of these. But just very, very quickly, because we're running out of time, are there any tips you can offer to people to just protect their homes from pigeons?
If you got solar panels, get them screened off. If you got alcoves on the house, screen them off, because basically they're always going to look for a place to hide.
And no birdseed.
Yeah, and like we got some, or don't feed them. I have been on a couple of inspections where people want to get rid of their pigeons, and I find out that they're feeding them every morning.
Crazy.
So yeah, feeding them is actually illegal in the city of Las Vegas. There is a $1,000 fine for that.
That's a good thing to remember too.
So
well, thank you, Greg, for coming in. And guys, to connect with Truly Nolen so they can help you with your rodent, pigeon, and scorpion problems, head to trulynolen.com.